You guys, I am so excited. Today's the day. It just came in the mail. The From the Skin Sun Gel Patch, which is basically the liquid version of my favorite thing in the whole world, the Franz Naked Sun Shield Patches. Let's try it out. So to protect yourself from the sun, there is sunscreen, and then there's also UPF protection, which is what's in clothing. Now, K-Beauty is super advanced, and they have these UPF protection, and they have products that, like sunscreen, protect you from the sun, but the way they protect you are through UPF. So the difference between these two, I'm just looking on this website, is that this patch goes from a gel to a film, and it has a UPF 50 plus rating. So basically these patches are kind of like covering your face in a layer of clothing. Now, these are my favorite. If you remember, I've done videos on these. I wore these every single day on the beach in Aruba on clean, dry skin, so no sunscreen underneath, and these protected me, honestly, maybe better than sunscreen, because usually when I'm on vacation, my skin gets, my melasma gets triggered. I was perfectly protected. My melasma did not get triggered at all, protected me all day long. So I'm really excited about trying this one, which is the liquid version, and I can do another video on these if you don't remember. So this also says it's infused with glutathione, which is an antioxidant. So I love that there's some skincare benefits in here. So it says there's a round silicone applicator that allows for a mess-free application. Long lasting, it says this stays for up to 8 hours. I believe this is longer than 8 hours. Once your outdoor adventure is over, the patch peels off, leaving no residue behind. Now, the issue with these patches is that they are a physical patch, right? So even though they're pretty much completely invisible, you are putting this like physical patch on, you're covering up with a peptide serum. Now this is not. This is really just, we're taking this UPF patch technology, and I guess they turned this into a liquid. So this is what it looks like. It says do not put anywhere you have wrinkles. So I guess the cheek area. We're gonna test on the cheek area. I am going outside for a walk today, so we're gonna see how this is. So let's try it on my cheek. Okay, it goes on nice and cool. I wanna make sure I'm getting enough on. I'm gonna really make sure I cover up my, still healing from my laser treatment. I don't wanna use too much, but I don't wanna use too little. Okay, it feels nice and cool. Not irritated or anything. Let's give that a second. So it feels very wet, clearly needs to dry for a little bit. I'm gonna go for a walk. It's only like noon right now, so I'll come back at the very end of the day and we will peel it off and see if it works. I'm just gonna do it on one cheek so we can kind of like compare. I'm gonna put just a little more sunscreen on here. So normal cheek with the sun patch on. You can clearly see there's like something on my cheek, but maybe it'll look different when it dries down. It still feels very wet. So let's give it a minute and then I'll see you in a couple of hours. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, we went for a walk. It's been about 4 hours on my cheek. It feels really smooth, kind of tight. You can see it's like shiny. It actually makes my skin look pretty good. So again, nothing on this cheek, just sunscreen. And then this is the UPF patch. It feels very similar to the way the Franz patch feels on. Can't tell much of a difference. Okay, and we're back. It has been about 8 hours. These babies are good for 8 hours, so let's take a look. It honestly stayed on really well. When I wore these in Aruba after the end of a long day, the edges were also kind of peeled up, but I like the way it looks. It makes my skin look great. I don't mind how it feels. It just feels a little tight, so let's peel it off. And there we go. So easy. My skin looks totally fine underneath. It's not irritated at all. Gotta say, I think I really like this. It is much easier to put on than the Franz patches, although I am partial to these. I do love them, but I mess them up a lot and I end up wasting them, and these are expensive. It's a pack of 5 for $25. This is fantastic. So again, this is not SPF, it's UPF, which is the same thing in clothing, right? We wear UPF protective clothing to block the sun. So this is blocking the sun. It's like an actual physical barrier of UPF 50 protection. And I think it is so cool. I don't know if do any American brands have this? K-Beauty is just so advanced. I like it. I've got to try it like on the beach, by the pool. Unfortunately, it's fall now, but I am going on vacation in a couple of weeks, so I'm going to bring this. I'm going to bring this, and we're going to do a little test of each. Maybe I'll put one on one cheek and this on the other cheek, and we'll see how it goes. My skin feels totally fine. I ordered this on Amazon. It was $17, and this is $25 for 5. I think this will probably last a little longer, although it is kind of a small fall too, but I gotta say I really like it. So this is my review of the From the Skin Sun Gel Patch. It's a K-Beauty UPF 50 Plus patch. I'm a fan, I like it. If you have redness, rosacea like me, you're just super reactive to the sun, I think definitely try a UPF patch. It can't hurt, give it a shot. I really, really like them. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time. Bye.